And John, I know this weather's nothing new to you because you're a Detroit guy. You grew up in the Great White North.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of this. Let it snow, man.
You can drive in this.
I can drive in this and drive, you know what I mean? But when I was in Michigan, though, I was a bad snow driver. Like, you see those people who, like, they wipe off every piece of snow on their car? They'll take off, like, the broom and they'll wipe off everything. Yeah. I wasn't that dude. I would get in the car and slam the door, and what happened. You know what I mean? There'd be a little continental drift, just enough on the top. And I never took the snow off the top of my car. You're supposed to leave that on. Then that way, when you hit the freeway, that big chunk flies off. It hits the car behind you, and you're like, cool, I got a James Bond car.
Yeah, it's like a little gadget. You pretend like you hit a button or something.
Yeah, I mean, I like driving in the winter because then when you come home from work, let's say today, and you maybe stop at McDonald's and get yourself a Pepsi with some ice in it, you leave it in your car, and then the next morning you shake it and you go, cool, I got Pepsi. It's like an extra refrigerator.
Absolutely.
You leave it there, and then you look over at the one or two McNuggets still there, and you're like, it's probably edible.
It's in the refrigerator all night.
It was minus 30 something.
So bad.
Yeah, so
that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I always leave the water bottles in my car, and they end up like ice chunks.
Freezing.
You know, and you pick them up, and you're like, well, that's good. It'll, by the time I get down the street, this will warm up.
But kind of speaking of driving, I don't know where I came across some of your new driving rules about you guys have to, if your windshield wipers are on, this is a rule you guys have here, the lights on your car have to be on.
Yeah.
Do you guys know that?
Yeah.
But my question, I guess, to you guys is, what happens if you just want to shoot the blue stuff onto your windshield and clean it?
Just
with
to
the
clean it. So you gotta turn
Do you
your
have
lights
to
on?
turn the lights on for that? I don't know. It's your guys' law.
I would guess a technicality. I guess you would have to, if you had a police officer who really wanted to get you.
Okay.
I guess you have to do it real fast.
But you can't do it in the tunnels, as you know, where we got a lot of tunnels here, because then it turns into a strobe light effect, and it's like a disco in there. Everybody's doing it, so there's no flashing in the tunnels
all the way through.
So technically, if you clean that's a place to clean your windshield.
Right.
Yeah, but without turning on your lights.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, whoever's in front of you, you have to let the person turn left in front of you. So if you're facing me right now and I have the right of way, but you're turning left and I'm turning right, we're both going this way, I have to say, yeah, go ahead, John, go.
Well, wow.
One thing about driving here, too.
Yeah, it's the stupidest thing in the world.
If you see yield to Pittsburgh, that means go like hell. So watch. They're coming.
Okay, I got you.
Parkway, they're coming.
That's somebody waving the checkered flag.
Yes. Yeah.
And if you see Chris Hansen, go the other way.
We were talking about the show. We love that show, the Dateline show. I can't get enough of John. You said you watch it too. They rerun it all the time too on MSNBC. So I watch it like for hours on Saturday.
You know what's funny is I need another TV credit. I might just start answering some kids' IMs just to try to get on TV. You know what I mean?
I don't think they put that on your IMDb. I don't profile.
I'll show up at the house. What's up? Looking around for the cameras.
Next time he's on a Tonight Show, Leonard will have to give the credit. He was on Dateline.
He was on Dateline.
Where might I have seen you before? The Last Comic Standing?
Yes.
Dateline.
I was on that show, right?
Yeah.
Billy Gilman's house?
Yeah, Billy Gilman. What? He was lonely. I needed it, Wanted to make sure it was okay.
Improv.com, 462-5233 is the number to call to reserve yourself tickets to see John Heffron. Who else is on the bill this weekend?
Andy Smith, very, very funny female comic.
Good deal.
Super, super crazy funny.
And who else? What else you want to plug? Anything else? Your website or anything
you know what? I have a brand new CD out, The Better Half. You can get it on iTunes, or I just paid an 11-year-old $1 trillion to do my website. You go to johnheffron.com, and then from there you can get to my MySpace. And if you're a girl, we can, potentially trade emails that will force me to lose my house if my wife ever read it.
Right. DV.com has the link to John Heffron's website and the Amazon link to purchase the CD and whatever. Plus, we've got video of John's performances we do of all the comedians who come in here. DV.com on the Morning Show page. Check it out. John Heffron at the Improv this weekend. Thanks, man.